What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Big Mike Reacts. I'm coming at y'all with the reaction video. You know how we finna get into it, nigga. We finna watch Flight react to 360 Jeezy, one of his haircuts. This should be very interesting. Also, check me out. I got a barber video coming soon. I'm an upcoming barber in Missouri, and y'all gonna find out about me very soon. Let's get straight to the video.
3 minutes long. Okay, let's just get right into it.
I know Flight gonna be talking his shit.
You already know. Let go.
What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team, stand up! We got best barbers in the world part. I'll figure it out when I edit the video. Perfect time because the boy just got a fresh cut.
Let go.
I just had the cameras on, plus I got a do-rag on. I'm not taking it off because I just had my brush session.
Alright. You getting waves or what? You need a 360 Jeezy brush.
Yeah, we tend to have the audio.
You need the 360 Jeezy V1. Come on, talk about it. I'm first. Let's go. Say something. Say something.
I bet he say on got glove.
For the
say something.
music purposes, I'm gonna turn a little bit more down. Alright. Dude has a little fro.
Talk about the transitions. Come on.
2022 right around the corner.
Why you ain't saying nothing about the transition? Come on. Bro, you
wait till he edges it up before I pause the video.
Bro, you not finna say nothing about the trip.
Bro, put some fucking gloves on, bro.
I'm not wearing gloves.
What I tell y'all? What I tell y'all?
Oh, brother.
I'm not
put some gloves on, bro.
Wearing
You're literally
gloves.
touching bare skin of
I wash
on
my
his
hands.
forehead, fam.
I wash my hands before each client. Sanitation.
Oh my gosh, no, and then he just like the aggressiveness was shoving.
Because he ain't keeping his hands straight, bro.
Before I judge the fade.
What you mean?
Damn, bro. Putting your knuckles and shit in his damn forehead too.
I'm not.
Nigga, you gotta use anchor point. This reference points, nigga. This nigga plays the most shit about barbering. This nigga's hilarious.
Wearing gloves.
Not gonna lie to you, he's slaying that front edge up though.
Come on now, you already know.
Not all the time. You don't have to. You know how some of those haircuts have like a little bald. You know. Okay. Whoa.
Stop playing with me.
Oh, okay. It went by fast as fuck. Okay, so
stop playing with me.
Anyway, you know some of the front afro cuts. You know what I'm saying, usually nowadays they bald it up a little bit, like an inch above the hairline, so they can get it to. If you see my mouse cursor right here, the consistency of that hair around like the one length. You know what I'm saying? And they get it to like right here.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? He did slay the front edge, bro. You gotta put some gloves on, bro.
I'm not wearing gloves,
bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. On a bad day, sometimes like you don't even get a chance to like smoke before you make your barber appointment.
I'm not smoking.
Like Too Sober Reacts, bro. You had your hands that with just no. Bro,
I wash my hands before the cut.
You in front of everybody, bro. You gotta put some gloves on, bro.
I'm not wearing
on a chalkboard right now.
Gloves.
All right. So anyway, man, you're trying so hard to ignore that part. Now, my favorite part of haircuts is actually the fade. You know what I'm saying? A good fade can show you a really good detailed barber. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought I would have something to say, but like I said, I had to wait until the edge up. He has a crispy fade right here. This is a perfect mid fade. He didn't use no black spray paint.
Talk
you know
about
I'm gonna give him a straight up 9 out of 10. I would have given him a 10 out of 10 if he had gloves on, bro. Just hygiene and sanitation, bro. You can probably tell a lot of his clients bump up. You can see if my mouse cursor right here. You see this bump around his part edge right here on the left side. You can tell a lot of his clients definitely have razor bumps and stuff like that, man. So that's one thing.
You seen one client of mine. You seen one client of mine. And you want to say a lot of my clients? You seen one client of mine, and you want to say a lot of my clients, bro?
Sure. He has a brush too, consistently.
That's my man nice. Arlen like right there. Come on, you cannot deny.
Really hard fade to do too when somebody has like a
come on now
neck of that form. Not trying to. This is not a roasting video at all. I'm just stating facts. It's really hard to cut those types of cuts, especially with the fade in the back like that, with that type of texture on his neck.
Come on now, talk about it.
He slayed that. He's definitely. We see how he does the front. Not even gonna lie to you. Now, some constructive criticism right here. For one, he needs to put some gloves on, please. And then two, as time, you can tell this is probably like his, usual consistent client. He needs to be careful of that front edge right there. Okay, so now he has a 360 wave cut. Now that type, you see my mouse cursor right here next to his clippers. See how this is really shorter compared to he basically has like a 1.5 360 wave cut. You know what I'm saying? Mid temper fade. He needs to be careful because usually that only applies when you have an afro. You see, he needs to start cutting. Okay, so basically what I'm going to get to the point of is that this guy is thinning. And I have this actual same problem that I actually found out myself in 2022. I mean, I found it in 2020 during quarantine, because I was just getting tired of, like, why is my hair thinning? It looks like it's getting bald. You know what I'm saying? And it took me to a point that I was just like, you know what? How about you cut this hair? Okay, you see how he has like a 1.5 cut? The barber needs to be cutting that part of his hair where my mouse cursor is right in the very front of his edge where it's very thin and it looks like it's baldy, but he's not at all. He needs to cut that with the 2 guard, okay? Now, I literally guessed this myself out of just waking up one day like, bro, like, what if they just, like, use a different guard or just not cut the part? Like, I started off not cutting the front edge, and when I still do use that technique for anybody that has thinning right there, this is, what I'm saying, your free game. You just tell the barber, if you then really easily, where you're easily able to get bald on the side, especially for fades when it grows back or in the front, you know what I'm saying, and you're not even balding at all whatsoever, you have perfect hair and everything in the back and, everywhere else in your head, you just tell them to cut it with the 2 guard. So before I was just being like every 2 haircuts or 1 haircut, I would just tell them not to, cut the front and the corners at all, but you could cut the rest of the hair. It was like a really tricky haircut, you know what I'm saying? But it made sense because all that hair would start to fill in and everything because people was trying to be making jokes earlier in 2020 like, oh, fligtht, says he's doing bald like she kicks your ass, man. She needs to slap her. No, I'm saying I figured it out for my own, genius thoughts and IQ. So, this barber definitely has to criticism. He needs to, cut that with the 2 guard and cut the corners with the 2 guard and then everything else with the normal 1 and 1.5 because he's going to end up thinning right there and it's going to look like he's going bald when he's really not. So it's crazy that I literally figured that out like last year myself, bro. And did he use the black spray paint? I can't tell.
What Maybe did we just hear?
Or not. It doesn't look like he did. Maybe he did. Even if he did, that's what I'm saying. That makes it even worse because he's covering up the thinning. Just use a 2 guard in front.
Velocity. Cuts is in the building. Let's go. This is Arlen again. Come on now.
What's he going with? I like it. Okay, he's shampooing the hair. Definitely very underrated when a barber does that, man. He's going with just normal 1 cut fade.
Crispy, crispy, crispy.
Yeah, that's honestly a 10 out of 10 cut right there. You can't do nothing. He doesn't have any waves.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he just has a normal 1 cut. You can't do anything. He did everything perfectly. Matter of fact,
yes,
he
sir.
didn't have gloves on, so it's a 9 out of 10 cut again. His barber's hygienes are terrible, man.
Oh my god!
But yeah,
so the cut is a 9 out of 10 because you don't have gloves. So the cut is a 9 out of 10 because you don't have.
I wear gloves all the time. It's not. You don't have to wear gloves. Nobody has to fucking wear gloves. Like, come on now.
Gloves. Having gloves on has nothing to do whether the cut is good or not.
Where was his hairline at? It was right there. Okay, see, this is also a tricky one because, like I said again, when you're cutting the hair, he needs to cut with the 2 guard. You see how he was?
I'm not doing 20.
This nigga is using a triple blade. Clever, he talking about the 2 guard. Fight funny as a motherfucker.
Some minutes of this. No, we're not doing that.
He just needs to cut with the 2 guard. You cut everything the same. You can't do that, bro. You see what I'm saying? His hair is thin up front. I think barbers doing it in 2022, they need to really take this as a, you know what I'm saying, a very cautious new, you know, thing.
I need him to become.
Shit, no, I'm making a reaction video right now. What time? There's gonna be a lot of people there? Yeah, shit. What time is it? Yeah, I'll stop for it, yeah. What you gotta do that? I ain't gotta do shit today. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, bet. I'll be over at like 11:20. Alright, bet.
A barber, so he can.
You know what I'm saying? So he has like a little ball part right here.
I need him to go to school.
Where he could have cut it with the.
Man, Flight need to go ahead and go to the barber school.
He would have had a whole over length of hair covering that up. I'm trying to look at his front line. Oh, he edited this like it was a weird edit. He edited it backwards, forward, and then backwards again. Okay. Alright, so this barber right here definitely needs to either change his clippers out or get better alcohol because he's
alcohol.
This is a consistent client. The fade is nice, but when it comes to hygiene, you see this right here. I have razor bumps. I have actually the worst razor bumps. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to roast him whatsoever about it. Like I have bad.
How does he know that that's his client?
And stuff.
He cuts his client every day. We don't know that. He could be new.
Have, you know, certain alcohols to repair that, or just have certain clippers. You know what I'm saying? You know, looking again, trying to see what he used the fade with. Interesting. Okay, so he uses the same edge of clippers, the same clippers he uses to cut the actual hair and the fade. Yeah, he needs to definitely have another set of clippers. He might have two of them clippers, Flight. Honestly, fading hair. You know, that's where
he might have two of the same clippers. I do.
Around the skin and the hair. Yeah, this is just, you know.
Every barber probably got two of the same clippers. At least one of the same.
He just doesn't have, you know, he just needs experienceable knowledge. You know, you're welcome. You just got some free game. Just have another spare. It's the same thing like when I was talking to you guys in my cooking video.
We don't never get free game from you.
Oh God, what the fuck?
Flight. We never get free game, bro.
Finished food done and everything. You know, the hygiene, like I said, I honestly would give it an 8 out of 10 for the hygiene. Knocked off 2 points. No gloves, and then he had, you know what I'm saying, bad clippers and bad supply of alcohol. You know what I'm saying? He can't be bumping up the clients. I like this barber right here. He has gloves on, so already off to a good start. Let's see what the fade is talking about. But like I said,
so he gets an extra point because he has gloves. The fade, the haircut in itself could be bad, but because he has gloves on, that's an extra point.
If I wasn't doing the social media and entertainment and everything, I'll be being a barber, man. I always have an OCD for haircuts. So long story short, this is interesting. He's using a hair rag to get the excess hair and to also make his hair dry, so it makes it an easier cut. This is interesting right here. You don't ever see that. You don't ever see that. Now, one thing I don't like that he's using to fade the hair, he is in the right because he's in the right what I was just explaining. You see when I was talking about when he has a different set of barber clippers for like fading the hair, lining it up, and actually cutting the hair. Bro, you don't use these clippers right here to fade the hair. This causes extreme razor bumps, especially for since my skin, it'll be looking like the Rocky Mountains after 3 days, bro. You know what I'm saying? No cap. We'll probably have to have a one-on-one fade after that, bro. Okay, so first and foremost, these clippers he's using right here, these are the shavers.
It depends on the straight hair.